Why do some fighters stay champions for years, while others disappear after just one loss? Think about that. Two athletes, same division, same stage, same spotlight. One becomes a long-term champion, the other becomes a highlight reel, and then a memory. It's not talent, because at the highest level, everyone is talented. It's not strength, they're all strong. It's not even confidence. Some of the most confident fighters have folded under pressure. So what is it? There's one trait that separates champions from hype, and it has nothing to do with punching power, muscle size, or how loud the crowd cheers on fight night. Let's talk about it. Hi, I'm Max. When we watch a fight, we see 15 to 25 minutes inside the cage. But that's not where champions are built. Champions are built in the 10 weeks before the fight. The 5 a.m. road work when it's still dark outside. The strict diet when everyone else is eating freely. The weight cut that drains every ounce of comfort from your body. The drills, the repetition, the boredom, the discipline. Fight night is loud. Fight camp is quiet. And that quiet part is where most people fail. Not just in fighting, but in life. Most people love the spotlight moment. Very few can survive the preparation phase. Watch high-level fighters carefully. When they get hit hard, they don't panic. They don't swing wildly. They don't abandon the game plan. They breathe. They reset. They think. Because the second emotion takes control, they lose control. And once you lose control in a fight, everything unravels fast. Now step outside the cage. How many people lose money because of emotion? They panic sell investments. They overspend to impress others. They chase trends without thinking long term. How many relationships fall apart because of ego? How many business ideas die because fear shows up once? Champions don't eliminate fear. They control it. That's the difference. Some fighters explode in round 1, fast, aggressive, wild. The crowd goes crazy. It looks impressive. But by round 2, they're exhausted. Their breathing is heavy. Their movement slow. Their decisions get sloppy. And that early excitement turns into survival mode. The real professionals pace themselves. They understand energy management. They prepare for round 5. They train their bodies and their minds to last. Now think about life again. How many people go hard for 2 weeks? New gym routine, new business idea, new morning habit, new productivity system. For 14 days, they're unstoppable. Then they disappear. Not because they lack motivation, but because they never built discipline. Motivation is emotional. Discipline is structural. Motivation depends on how you feel. Discipline depends on who you are. Champions don't rely on how they feel. They rely on systems. They wake up and train whether they're excited or tired. They stick to the diet whether they crave comfort or not. They drill fundamentals when nobody's watching. And here's something even more important. Even legends lose. Every great fighter eventually faces defeat. But look at what happens next. Some fighters lose and immediately blame the referee, the judges, the crowd, the coaching, the weight cut, bad luck. Blame feels good in the moment. It protects the ego, but it blocks growth. Other fighters lose and go quiet. They review the tape. They study their mistakes. They adjust strategy. They fix weaknesses. They come back sharper. Same loss, different reaction. And that reaction determines the future. The loss didn't define them. Their response did. Now let's zoom out again. In life, setbacks are guaranteed. Business doesn't grow overnight. Money isn't built in a week. Habits don't become identity in 30 days. There will be losses, unexpected expenses, failed projects, embarrassing mistakes, missed opportunities. The question is never, will you lose? The question is, what will you do after you lose? Because champions understand something most people don't. Short-term emotion must never override long-term vision. They think in seasons. They think in years. They think beyond one bad round. That's why emotional control is everything. When a fighter gets rocked and survives, it's not just physical strength, it's composure. Composure under pressure. That composure is built through repetition, through stress, through controlled discomfort. And that's exactly how mental strength is built in life. Discipline isn't loud, it's not dramatic, it's not flashy, it's quiet. It's doing the boring work repeatedly. It's saving money when you want to spend it. It's studying when you'd rather scroll. It's showing up when you don't feel like it. It's staying consistent when no one is clapping. That's the discipline nobody posts about, but it's the discipline that builds everything. Look at fighters who dominate for years. They don't fight emotionally. They don't chase chaos. They don't rush the process. They master fundamentals.
They sharpen basics, they build layers, and over time, they become untouchable. In life, it works the same way. Restrict yourself now, and you gain freedom later. Fighters restrict their diet and gain performance. They restrict distractions and gain focus. They restrict comfort and gain endurance. That restriction creates freedom. Freedom to perform, freedom to earn, freedom to build legacy. In your life, discipline feels hard today. Waking up early feels hard. Saving money feels restrictive. Learning a skill feels slow. Avoiding distractions feels uncomfortable. But that discomfort compounds into freedom. Freedom of options, freedom of confidence, freedom of control. The octagon isn't just about fighting opponents. It's about fighting impulses, fighting laziness, fighting ego, fighting fear, fighting inconsistency. And the people who win that internal battle win everything else. Because once you control your habits, your reactions, your effort, your focus, you stop being controlled by circumstances. And that's real power. Not hype, not noise, not short bursts of intensity, but steady, controlled, disciplined progress. So the next time you watch a fight, don't just watch the punches. Watch the composure. Watch the pacing. Watch the reactions. Watch the discipline between rounds. That's where greatness lives. And if you apply that same standard to your own life, not for a week, not for a month, but consistently, you won't just improve, you'll separate yourself. Because in fighting and in life, talent gets attention, discipline builds champions. If you're serious about building that kind of mindset, subscribe, and I will see you in another video.